Okay guys, so the title of this video is gonna be Games should not be challenging, they should be fun. In brackets, hear me out. So I've come to this realization because I was playing Kirby Triple Deluxe on the 3DS using my phone and this mobile controller, which is awesome. I was having fun. That's a game that usually Kirby itself is maybe considered to be a series for children. I think it depends on the game, honestly, but I was just having dumb fun, okay? I was doing something more productive before that, and I was chilling playing Kirby. So this made me think, what if games should just be like this? And before you click off this video, I'm not saying that there's not a place for more challenging games, like Elden Ring, for example. I love those kinds of games. But I think there's a deeper message here. As you can maybe tell, I'm on my summer holidays. You can tell based on my looks. And as usual in these times, I tend to feel like I have too much free time, and that ends up working like this. I wake up, I play video games, then I maybe do something productive for a little bit, and then I go back to playing video games. I get tired, I lay on the bed just with a stream, etc. etc. At the end of the day, really what you have been done is just playing video games. And yeah, there are some nice video games, and I love video games in general, and especially Monster Hunter, but I felt like I needed a change because especially I was playing Monster Hunter like crazy. Like I was playing like 4 games at a time. I would sometimes put Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, sometimes Wild, sometimes Sunbreak, sometimes Iceborne. That because I was trying to do Fatalis with my brother. And I got to a point where I was not only tired, but I was feeling like playing so many of these Monster Hunter games means like I'm not enjoying either one of them as much, to be honest. Yeah, so that's a me thing, totally, I get it. But the point of this video, let's get straight to the point. I think gamers are maybe putting too much effort on challenging video games or deeper video games in terms of content. Endless video games like games with huge endgame content like Monster Hunter or like Path of Exile. And really what's happening is a ton of people are looking for the next big thing, the next dopamine hit, or to feel maybe accomplished because they tried a lot against a specific boss, for example in Elden Ring, and then they feel awesome when they beat it. Hey, that's awesome, keep doing that. But what if we are putting too much of our energy and time and effort on those things, and in exchange we're not really putting effort on other things? Let's switch it up. How about we still have some time for those kinds of games? Awesome, I love them. But we dedicate more time and effort to things that have a middle to longer term benefit, like bettering your health, physique, social life, working on personal ideas. You have projects, maybe something economic, something that's related to your job. And then we have a little bit of time to play video games. In those cases, easier video games, even video games made for children like Kirby, can be awesome because it's just a time to relax, and I guarantee it feels so much better playing video games for 1 to 2 hours after you've been doing something different. And in my case, where my personal story and history is very specific, in my case I don't even need to be working for 8 hours and then playing for another 8 hours. I can do something for a bit, then chill, then do another thing. So why not play maybe games that are instantly more fun? And when we think about games made for children, in this specific scenario, I'm not saying you should be playing games made for children. Those games have to be, by design, instantly fun and intuitive, because children do not have the attention span or the will power to learn complex systems and invest hours upon hours in trying to beat a boss or accomplish the next thing or get an achievement, etc. If you think about this, after some time you'll realize, especially we like complex and hard games because they trick us into thinking we're doing something that's productive, we're doing something that's big and hard and cool, because hey, I had to learn all of this and I had to learn every pattern of the boss and I spent 20 hours. I'm now a good Elden Ring player. And you know, I love that too. I am, for example, very tryhard in Monster Hunter, and I am also tryhard in Valorant. I love feeling like every year I'm better at the game. I love hitting insane shots. I love having some really fun social factor games. But I don't think that's as fulfilling as maybe learning a language, learning to play an instrument, etc. You know what I mean? I'm just saying these games are designed to give us this satisfaction, and it can become a trick. It really can, because think about mid to long term benefits. Yeah, maybe short term you get your dopamine, maybe you're happy. I personally have a hard time with feeling good just playing video games. Long term, what is being better at Valorant, being better at a Souls-like give you? It can give you a lot. Maybe you're a speedrunner, but I think most gamers are just stuck in a loop of wanting to feel accomplished, and they rely on video games to be designed in order to make them feel things, and I think that's very dangerous. Okay, so I'm not saying don't do this. Again, I'm saying that's awesome. I am a tryhard player. I'm a hardcore player. You need to understand this. But especially now, I have been trying to dedicate more of my energy and time to other things that are maybe more productive, like composition, piano, writing arrangements for music of video games, especially that I like, video editing. Some of these things are just as fun, if not more, than playing video games or that hitting yourself at a wall constantly until you beat Mesmer. So why don't we try to do more productive stuff and then have fun with maybe easier, not as complex, not as pretending games? Maybe we just have a little bit of fun. How about that? And we still have allocated some time for tryharding, some time for learning our video games and having this huge experience, this great experience that video games can totally give and provide us with. So let me know what you think. I personally think I've been very fair. I'm not saying you should do this or you should do that. I'm not saying you have problems because you're addicted to video games. I'm talking as someone who really has had and still kind of has this problem where I'm just defaulting to playing video games more and more and more video games, or consuming YouTube. It's the same thing or even worse. So I'm just trying to find a balance that makes me happy. I am not trying to get rid of video games. I'm not trying to get rid of Twitch and the gaming community itself. I love being a gamer. I really do. But I think I need to take care of myself. Spending more time and effort in those real life things, and maybe gaming in a more casual way, can help a lot. This has not necessarily to be you You do you, but I think so much gamers, so many gamers, so much people are stuck in this loop. I do not think this is only me, okay, guys? I know there are some chronically online and chronically gaming people on the world that are waiting for the next dopamine hit. Let's get up and do something, okay? Just because you will be happier. Not because it's better, not because of what society says. Fuck society. Do that because you feel better, okay? And that's all. Leave a like, subscribe, because I sometimes upload videos, and peace and love.